Hello guys and welcome back to Vescraft. This is episode 3 and I have something to tell you guys. The server actually rolled back, so we had to start from a pretty long while ago, and we spent ages just building this all up again. JSpace is a little bit different, so yeah. So everything's a little bit different, everything's a little bit off. I mean, I tried to get as close as possible. I think it didn't really roll back too far. Because, you know, just world corruption, which is what happened in Season 2, which is why we couldn't continue it. But luckily there was a copy of it. So yeah. But anyway, on another note, I want to begin work on my mega base, which I want to put over there. So, off camera, I gathered up a bunch of terracotta in these shulker boxes. That's not a good example. There we go. A bunch of that stuff up in there. And let me show you the hole that I made. Because I made a giant hole in the mesa over here. Okay, and here we are. So I've completely cleared this out. As you can see, there's a little bit of terracotta still left that I'll just grab up. Delicious. Yeah, I just kind of dug this out so that I could prepare for the mega base that we're gonna do. Anyway, so let me just fly back here. I just wanted to show you guys that. I'll fly back, and if you may have noticed, there's a bunch of bamboo at the place where you want to build our mega base, and that just it cannot do. So it's got to be removed. So I'm just gonna make a iron sword or something, and yeah, just whack everything. Okay, here we are. So we're gonna have to get rid of all of this bamboo. Oh my god, this is such a task. As you can see, I put a sign here saying that Ethan's base. So yeah. That'll be fine. Die. Thank you. More fireworks for me. Yes, we gotta chop down these trees and chop down all of this bamboo. Which I shall do in a form of time lapse. So let's go.
I really, really want you.
Okay guys, so there we have it. That's pretty much the end of the time lapse now. As you can see, it's kind of like just in the planning stages, but I think it's pretty cool castle which it's gonna be. With the top layer of the walls, I haven't put in the like second row yet, but that's just because I made a deal with Blake earlier to go get some sand for him, so that he could build his base. Or, because he's doing like an underwater thing, he doesn't have any sponges, so he needs sand, and he needs to like fill up the entire thing with like sand. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much the outline of it. Oh yeah, there we go, just finished today. Someone just slept. So yeah, this is pretty much the base. I think it looks pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that is the base. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, now, actually, let me show you what everybody else has been doing. So here's the starter base. Down here is Blake's base. Just this tube down here. We can go underneath. He's just been building this for a while. It's just a tube that's gonna like bounce off in like different rooms, like in Subnautica sort of style, sort of base. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. It like bounces off from there. Over here we have Jay's base, which, as you can see, he's added like some sea lanterns. He's added like some waterfalls, a aquarium. This is very nice. Up there, he did have fish in here, but they all jumped out. So that's pretty funny. Also, if we go down here, his base looks absolutely awesome inside. And also down here we have his storage. And there's another portal and things, and it's in the chest. He's probably never going to use that, all of these chests, but you know. Anyway, let's get back on up. He's also got a few villages here and there for stone cutters for the endless amount of quartz that he needs. Obviously, there's more somewhere else. I don't know where. There's also this thing that Jordan's been building. It's kind of like a greenhouse sort of area for his farms. Then that connects over to his base over here. Here's the starter base, which Jay and Jordan have been living in for a while. Like they've got like a villager breeder here and because of world corruption, their entire villager trading hall is gone. But yeah, this is pretty much their base. They've got like crappy melon farm and then the good melon farm. They've also got the Vest International Airport over here, made entirely out of glowstone. Totally ugly block, by the way. So basically got like a whole bunch of flight attendants, and if you go back around to the back, like really far to the back, then you could go down there, and you could take the cistern back to the greenhouse area, which I showed you guys before. He's also got his like tower for like interception towers, so like that's what they communicate when like things are like flying in or something or whatever. Obviously, he's gonna make like a longer runway. This house here is his villager trading hall. Him and Jay's villager trading hall. So this is where we've been getting all our villagers. We just walk on in here, and each one of them are labeled, so that's pretty good. This entire thing has been set up with like a villager breeder, lots of beds, lots of farmers, whole bunch of farmers. And up here is the good stuff. If I can get up the stairs. More farmers, bunch of cake on the floor. Lower efficiency, unbreaking, mending, blah blah blah. There's mending, there's mending. Yeah, so blah blah blah. All that stuff. So yeah, that's very nice. This is basically what we've all been doing for like hours. I tell ya. Yeah. This is all pretty much what we've been doing. If you do remember, World Corruption did delete Jordan's base, so he did spend like a little bit of time in creative just getting it all back, but I think he did like a little bit more than he'll spend too. I mean, that's where his old base is. That's where his old base used to be. But you know, who cares? I don't. But yeah, this is pretty much what we've been doing. Unfortunately, we don't have the mini game from last episode because that also was going to World Corruption. So yeah, no mini game here. So yeah, we're gonna have to like build something else, and I promise that we'll make it like bigger and more grand and more everything. So we'll host like a server-wide event for everybody to get together. So yeah, that'd be so much better. So yeah, this is what we've been doing, and as you can see, I'm quite actually far behind with other base building things. There's like Jay and Jordan over there. They've like almost completed theirs, practically. Yeah. So it's gonna connect up those, and then like I'm gonna build like a keep in here, and then I'm gonna build like a few houses, like a super smelter here, and like a maybe like a farm here. Of course, I'll fill that in. Yeah, and then like I'll clear out the rest of this like bamboo, and then like make like a sort of wall, and then like make like a village if I'm overboard, and like I finish the main castle area. So I think that'll be really actually quite nice. And everybody's bases is not that far away, so we're kind of like neighbors, and everybody needs neighbors. So anyway, that's all for now. That's all for the base stuff. Now we've got to actually go do some sand business up in the desert. So now I've got a shulker box here. I've got my ender chest. If we just fly over now to the desert, we have to go and mine up some sand for diamonds, because we're broke, people. We're broke. This is all the diamonds that I have. I have 9 diamonds, and everybody else has stacks and stacks of diamonds. We're so poor, and nobody else is in the shopping district, so nobody's setting up any shops yet, which is pretty dumb. So yeah.